The 60-vote threshold having been achieved, the bill is passed.
The U.S. Senate has passed the Russia Sanctions bill that authorizes the U.S. president to impose tariffs of up to 100% on the world's top 5 buyers of Russian oil and natural gas, affecting India, China, and other major importers. Delhi-based VEDA Aeronautics is developing an indigenous underwater target vehicle designed to simulate hostile underwater threats for testing naval sensors, sonar systems, and anti-submarine warfare capabilities. ideaForge has successfully demonstrated its ZOLT UAV acting as a carrier platform, deploying a smaller drone in midair under its air-launched effects program. Turkey, Saudi Arabia, and Pakistan have signed the Mecca Joint Defense Agreement, under which any armed attack against one of the 3 countries will be regarded as an attack against all 3 countries, establishing a collective defense framework between the 3 countries. The DRDO is developing an advanced conventional bunker buster capability based on a modified Agni-5 ICBM, designed to carry a massive 7,500 kilograms penetrating warhead for striking hardened underground facilities, with a penetration capability of around 100 meters before detonation. 2 variants are under development, an airburst version for above-ground targets, and a deep penetration version for fortified underground infrastructure, giving India a long-range conventional strike option against hardened targets in adversary countries far beyond its immediate neighborhood. India's Astra Mark 1 air-to-air missile is undergoing a major performance upgrade, with its range target now approaching 170 kilometers under optimal engagement conditions, compared with the earlier upgrade target of around 160 kilometers. Engineers are focusing on aerodynamic refinements, optimized high-altitude flight profiles, and improved propellant performance to increase range and endgame energy, while retaining the existing configuration for faster induction. India's Ministry of Defence has told the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Defence that it has initiated efforts in a concerted manner to co-join the France-led Future Combat Air System 6th Generation Fighter Development Programme. This marks a significant step beyond India's earlier position of merely evaluating both the European 6th-generation fighter programs. The wording indicates that India is looking at participation during the program's development phase, rather than simply considering a future off-the-shelf purchase from France. French aircraft manufacturer Dassault Aviation has proposed a partnership with India's Tata Group to establish the final assembly line for the Rafale fighter jets in India. The French government's recently submitted technical and commercial bid lays out a detailed industrial partnership roadmap, under which missile manufacturer MBDA will partner with Larsen & Toubro. Electronics and avionics major Thales will partner with Mahindra Group, and engine maker Safran with Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Most of India's key requirements have been addressed in the French proposal, including the integration of Indian missiles. Although the proposal is still being examined in detail by the Indian side, and if no major clarification is needed, the process will shift to cost and contract negotiations. India and France are also planning a second Rafale final assembly line in Hyderabad, meaning India could potentially see Rafale production activity at both Nagpur and Hyderabad, making India the global Rafale production hub for export orders. Today's top 3 comments.